going on, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Rocket Talk. Bottle prep. Prep your bottles. All right. So I'm starting out with these sample bottles from. I stole them. Don't know who they belong to. Step 1. Rinse it out, which this fantabulous person has already done a little bit. There's the rinse it out. Make sure it's not dripping everywhere. Step 2. Take the label off. So it looks something like this. Okay? It doesn't, you don't need to get every last bit and piece. This is fine. Okay? Step 3. Pow! Put your name on it. Here's a good idea. Okay, so people lose bottles. Bottles get stolen because our society is broken. So, yeah, great idea, isn't it? Look, let me put my name on the bottle cap. No! Put your name on the bottle cap. Guess what happens? Done. Mine. So don't do that. Put your name on the bottle itself. And name in class period and whatnot. What are we on now? 4? What's the next step? Tape. Reinforcement. Bottle. Pressure chamber. Let me get some tape. All right, so if you haven't yet watched the actually very well produced, much better than mine, YouTube from a student of mine several years ago, watch it now. It shows you, gives you an idea as to what this rocket launch looks like and how it works. But to give you a quick rundown, okay, so one of your bottles is going to be what we call the pressure chamber. See? Okay. We're going to put a liter of water into here, and then I'll put like a rubber stopper over it, flip it over, pump air into it, pressurize it, and it'll be a combination of that pressurized air and conservation momentum, the water in it. Okay, that's how it'll propel itself upward. So this is going to be pressurized. So to avoid sudden detonation in your face, you want to put a layer of tape, just a single layer, okay? Because you want to keep your rocket, of course, as lightweight as possible. All right, so you just do like a layer of tape, the whole way around the bottle, from about on a Coke bottle. If it's on more like a Pepsi bottle where it doesn't have this thing, it's more like there to there. Just a single layer. Remember, keep it at the same time, keep it as light as possible. Okay, less mass to accelerate, right? Same force, less mass, more acceleration. So, okay. Pressure chamber reinforcement, duct tape reinforcement. Next step, what are we at? 5. 5 is the number. You grab your other bottle, nose cone. Okay, nose cone formation. This one actually has a cone on top of the nose cone. Did anybody else hear that?
Could the following students come to the attendance office? Zoe Myers, Jessica Tang, and Rania Akafuji. Thank you.
Anyway. Nose cone. There we go. Here's one without the cone hat, but it has the googly eyes because this rocket's awesome. Okay. This becomes this and can become this. Or even with the paper towel roll and tennis ball, the Space Needle. So anyway, here to here, here's something you can do. Of course, you're going to want to draw your line that you're going to cut. So to help you do that, why not get get some string? Because what happens is people try and trace a circular line around their cylindrical bottle, and it ends up all wavy. So if you use string and wrap it around the bottle and hold it there, pinch it there tightly, okay, and then trace it, then it won't be as wavy. So once you trace your line, I can help you get the cut started because it's a little sketch to begin with. I can help you get the cut started, and then once you get it started, you just carefully just slice your way around, following that line, and yeah, just remember, as I told you guys about whenever I told you to bring in 3 bottles minimum, is that even despite all this rocket talk and all that, people still cut this too short, and it ends up too shallow, and too shallow for the parachute to fit in and for your nose cone to fit on top of the rocket. You know, so you need volume inside your nose cone for your parachute to fit in and for it to fit on top of your rocket. All right, so if you make it too shallow, it'll just kind of plop off because the bag starts to expand and whatever you get. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Bottle prep.